You gonna say,
Yeah.
bitch, you ain't making enough.
Now you got to make like 200K.
Here's the thing. Like, that's what has me worried. The personal taxes, not the business taxes. But ultimately, you know what I mean? This shithole country's comment is ugly. That's not no new shit. That's like the
rude.
drunk ass uncle
It was
that fucking,
rude.
he gonna show up drunk.
It
That's
was
what
rude
he
as
do.
fuck.
He shows up drunk. This
And
nigga just says anything he wants to say.
That's what he does. And 45 is very uncouth with the way that he says. He just talk like he's talking in front of his people, and he don't give a fuck.
He don't care.
Hate him or love him for it. I didn't say I was a Donald Trump fan. I'm very objective.
It's just logical. You're also in Aries, but it's just kind of like the logical way to kind of look at it. I mean, he's in the fucking office. And whether you like it or not, an election process took place that landed him there. Instead of you being angry at how he got in fucking office, or I'm sorry, the fact that he is in office, how about you start fucking figuring out how you can better contribute to making sure
check
the
out
next
what
motherfucker
look at
there.
his politics that are beneficial. I mean,
Politics in general, girl.
People just looked at what they thought Obama did instead of all of the fucked up shit that he really did, like, you know, bombing countries, killing kids.
Yeah, drones and everything.
You know,
pulling regimes out of countries that didn't have any type of like military infrastructure to hold up a government.
Drinking fake tap water to tell everybody in Flint that their water was okay.
That was a low.
Yeah.
This is your discussion topic. Discussion topic.
So the discussion topic, we know that we all use social media in ways that we shouldn't.
Right.
And, you know, Facebook just recently put out a major story this week saying that they were going to change the way their timelines are set. You're going to see less advertisements because they don't want you to spend so much time on their site because they are now understanding the effect that social media has on people's psyche and their attention span. So,
okay, wait, get a little deeper. What you mean? Like, Facebook feels that they're now partially responsible to, you know, the adverse effects of social media?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They are being very, they're holding themselves accountable because social media does affect people. You know, this, it takes away your attention. It just drives your attention into doing shit that has nothing to do with progressing in your life.
Like real value.
Yeah, you just sitting on your phone for hours.
Yeah, my grandfather and my mother jokingly call me narcissistic. I'm a Scorpio, so I may be a little self-centered anyway. But yeah, like I think narcissism to a certain degree is now starting to become kind of like a side effect of watching ourselves, recording ourselves, posting ourselves.
Yes, and you doing all of these things to get this acceptance through people that you don't even fucking know.
Or give a fuck to.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
So with that being said, you know, you guys pay attention to, you know, how much social media you actually use throughout the day. And your kids, too, should be very mindful. Don't let your kids get hooked onto playing them motherfucking video games and on their phones and shit. Be parents and make them be active.
Like, really.
Seriously.
A healthy balance, because my son definitely plays fucking GTA. But, I mean, he has straight A's, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure that baby get outside and play.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Get outside and play. So, because, you know, we want to have these conversations, there's this new phenomenon, quote unquote, called... what did they call it? It's called micro cheating. And micro cheating is when you are engaging other people on your social media and you guys are sharing jokes and having personal conversations.
Wait, like, so if you're in like a committed, toxic ass monogamous relationship and then...
Mine is the toxic part. What if it's a very healthy relationship?
I mean,
and
how many of...
You leave a smiley face under somebody's picture. Now people are calling that micro cheating. You won't have any homegirls or any homeboys that are triggered when they like, yo, why the fuck you leave them heart eyes under that bitch picture?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I say it's unhealthy as fuck.
Why
that's
you liking? You
bitch.
like about 10 of her pictures. Why are you liking all her pictures?
I mean, that's what the app is built for.
They said it's called micro cheating.
I think you
that's
gotta double tap to like the
aggressive.
Shit.
That's like micro aggressive as fuck.
I mean, your micro unhealthy is toxic as fuck. That's what that's called.
We've talked about this.
Oh,
you know
we
don't think that micro cheating is real. I mean, could somebody cheat through social media? Absolutely. If they want to cheat, they gonna cheat in real life too.
Yeah. So then, what would be macro cheating? Macro cheating is just regular.
Yeah,
cheating.
that's cheating in real life.
That's just like you not fuck virtual niggas.
Yeah,
you
that's
getting fucked.
That's like we took this conversation to the DMs. And now we about to schedule a time where we can meet up and go have a nice meal, a hearty meal.
Right.
And have some drinks and flirt with each other face to
So let me
face.
get this straight.
It's macro
Let me get
cheating.
this straight. To be a full-fledged, faithful, monogamous person in 2018,
Yes, honey.
according to social media, air
Yes,
quotes,
honey.
I actually can't look at nobody else. I
Nope.
can't talk to nobody else.
Nope.
I can't think about nobody else. I
Nope.
can't go nowhere with nobody
Nope.
else. I can't compliment nobody the fuck
Nope.
else. And then I have to display my affection for the world. Make sure that I pay all my attention to you.
Yep.
Make sure that every single thing that you want in this life, I'm catering to.
Yep.
And I mean, that just sounds like fucking heavenly fucking bliss until the day I goddamn die.
Psych.
And what could tear us down?
Like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
If
out of here.
Y'all gotta quit doing this to yourselves. You
Real
know what I'm saying?
shit
Because
to
controlling somebody else is not love. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even control your fucking kids. That's not love. You feel me?
Preach,
Like,
sis.
to be in a healthy relationship, you need to allow that person to be who they're gonna be. Seriously. And if that
Yes.
person is walking all over you and disrespecting you,
Yes.
that's probably not the person you should fucking be with anyway.
Yes, and just to further support that logic, whether it's homosexual or heterosexual love, that should really just mean that you and that other person have reached such a strong bond
Yeah.
and a fucking mutual kind of like commonality on a frequency level, on an energy level, on a passionate level.
On that vibration
Yeah,
level.
soul, energy, physical, all of
Yes.
that, to the point where now when you go through life and make your choices, you have this person in mind just because naturally that person is just a part of what you're going through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really honestly, like, love should kind of bleed beyond
Yes.
having to worry about macro and micro
Micro
fucking
cheating.
microwave cheating.
Micro.
You know
It's
what I'm
like
saying?
love is not control. Like, you've seen these people where, okay, they sitting next to each other, Bae sitting next to me and shit, and then Bae looking over my shoulder at my phone, looking at who I'm texting or what I'm doing. I'm like, yo,
Why?
you micromanaging right now.
Right, like,
back the
nigga,
fuck up.
Do you hear me? I don't take it at
Okay.
work while I'm getting paid.
You can't do that. Like,
You damn sure not doing it for free on this motherfucking couch.
y'all gotta relax, because if y'all basing all of y'all, you know what true love is and how to handle yourself in a relationship in this day and age, and you're using social media
Exactly.
as the standard,
Exactly.
you might want to slap yourself, wake your motherfucking ass up, and log off.
And see, and as soon as you feel love, because you've been depriving yourself of self-love for like so long, you just leech onto that. When instead of you just freely giving and receiving love throughout life, you'll realize like life is mostly love. And then once you find that one person that you just want to keep growing in love with, maybe a monogamous bond is there. See, don't get it twisted. Like, a bitch like me doesn't not understand, commitment and companionship and love and all that good jazz. I just don't think this society is setting us up or,
No.
maintaining a healthy ideal of it.
I mean,
At all.
I agree with you, especially with coming up with dumbass terms like micro cheating.
What the fuck? That
Like,
stressed me out just
that's-
thinking about
that's
possibly
dumb as
being
hell.
able to do it.
This is promoting insecurity in relationships.
Amen, sister.
You know what I'm saying? And you guys, we just hope that we give y'all something to think about after every single episode, because that's what we do. We look at these topics and we think about this shit and we like, yo, we gonna bring this to Check Your Timeline so these niggas can really check their lives and get that shit in order, because
Word.
we don't want y'all to be fucked up, not in 2K18 and beyond.
Word.
So make sure you like, subscribe,
Great.
comment,
Share.
share, all that.
Oh, yeah, and holler at us no matter where you can find us. Obviously, I'm VS Pink 85
Yes,
on
that's you.
Twitter. And then on Instagram, I'm Pink Scorpio, CLT, for Charlotte, because that's where we record.
Yeah.
The show's handle is at Check YATL, because I know a lot of people have been asking me if the show has its own page, and it does.
Yeah.
And then they can check you out where, baby?
Everywhere at CECE_McFly, like, Marty McFly. CC_McFly. Y'all can find me on all social media at that handle. So, yeah, I'm about to log out. I got a cough.
Miss too. I got to go home, bitch. Get high.
We
Peace
out.
out.